Hey everyone, welcome to the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. This is Weekend Project. We're working on Christmas block number 2. Last week we did this plain just pine tree or tree block. Very simple, decorated whichever way you like. It's completely up to you. This week we are doing house block. But because this block is only 5 by 10, we're making two houses, okay? So, and as you can tell, here is week 3. So if you want to partake, it's smitten block, or is that what it's called? Yeah, smittens block, okay? And you can make all sorts of different colored ones, okay? So that's what we're going to do for today and next week. So what I've started here so far is this little section right here, okay? You got your little sky, your chimney, your sky, your chimney, and your sky. And then you got more skies or your evening or whatever your background is, right? I chose this really nice gray fabric. It's left over from one of my niece's backs of her quilts, and I put it in Auntie Julie's bag, the big circle bag we did on Long Arm Wednesday. So that was just leftover bits. Might as well use it, okay? So I've got one bit of sky, one chimney. I'm doing the middle sky right now. And then do the other one. So it takes about 10 minutes to do this block up. Shouldn't take too long. Make sure you add your chimney first. Okay, because that's the middle piece. It's very, their measurements are 1 3/4 by 2. You need like 1 3/8, that sort of thing. So make sure you have those exact. Okay. You have a handy dandy ruler that tells you your 3/8. Awesome. If not, you may want to mark it. A little strip of painter's tape is fine to put on your cutting board, mat, whatever, Omni grip thingies, those sort of things. A little piece of tape or masking tape or anything like that to help keep you in line with what you're going to be constantly constantly cutting is a good idea. Okay. See, if you want to make this house block, you want to make 500 houses. Make a village. Okay, so there we go. We got our little chimney stacks, okay? So now we need our 2 outside parts of the sky, because we're topping those up. Hold on, I'm holding right here. This, with this and this, is going to make our top to our little house. Okay, so making sure it's very subtle between the wrong and the right of this gray swirly fabric. Okay. Strange noises in the quilt shop. Alright, so, and this is a great way to use scraps because there's like 7 different colors in this one pattern. You know what I mean? Just a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, you don't have to use the 7 different colors, but it does help define the house, you know, because it kind of gives it the dimension. Right. Okay, so that's the back side. Need to put this side here. And just plug along row by row. It tells you which way to go in a nice way. And this one goes there. And that we will add to our little chimney stacks. Up to the top. Dog's looking for love. She's like, I didn't get enough today. Okay, now just line those up. You're gonna have a little bit of trimming, which is okay, because you got those funny little angles to work on. If you need to put in a pin, you know, go ahead. A little dark here today. It's kind of an off and on showers. Okay, so there's our little top. There we go. So we're gonna make a house. I forgot to show you. Just like this, but I didn't press it, so it's kind of a little, you know, a little sad looking. Once it gets pressed, it'll be all happy. Okay. And because this is only a 5 by 10 block, I'm adding a little strip of what I've been using for the sky in the back on the side to separate the 2 houses. Okay, so there's my top part. Let me put this just for a second. I don't want to make any boo-boos. Okay, so now I need my these guys here. these two little guys. And my window, I'm using the same color from all the houses. Say if I were to do like, 20 of these houses, I kind of like them. Would use the same color for all the windows. I don't know. That's just, I'm a little weird that way. If you want to do a like a nighttime scene or something like that, you can make it yellow or make it dark or, make them orange. So it looks like the lights are on. Hopefully someone's home. Sorry. Punny! Okay, so now that and that. Now I need to add my bottom part here. Okay. Like I said, it's pretty quick block when you got all the stuff cut out. It took me about a half an hour, maybe a little bit more to find all my pieces and then get them all cut out first before we started filming. So. But that's just because I know you got other things to do. Now I got my two other parts of my house, and of course I chose a little bit of a weirdy kind of fabric for the door. Why not? This is where is your chance to use some of the weird fabric. Behind me is one of our Quilts of Valor. Done up. It wasn't pieced by me. It was pieced by someone else. One of our very talented ladies in our quilt guild, and but it was quilted, custom quilted by myself and Judy McLeod. So Judy and I spent 10 hours on it, and then I spent another 11 by myself, plugging away at it, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's gonna be sad to part with it. But it's nice that we do lots for our veterans and show them the respect that they need and deserve. Without them, we'd be probably in somebody's coal mine. There we go. Now we're gonna add this and this together. And then we only got one more little other bit to make. So that's going to go like that. See, their cute little houses coming together. And then this side, okay, we need to take these two because we need to build up the same amount of length for these two because it goes right in between. So these two pieces go on either side. I can't tell whether there's a right or wrong side to this green fabric, so it seems like it's just a broadcloth. And these bits right here, the one I've been using for the rooftops, is actually like upholstery fabric or drapery fabric that was been donated. That'd give really good texture, like roofs need. I didn't want to use too small of a piece because it, kind of frays, has a tendency to fray. If you do it too small. Alright, we are almost done. This is another one free from McCallsQuilting.com, and that one's just called House Block. I have not heard back from the calendar people, so oh well, keep moving on. We'll keep on finding free ones. Like I said, the Smitten block there is for next week, so if you want to partake in that one. I like that one. I think it's kind of cute. You could do all sorts of different kind of cuffs too. That's where you can use some of your fake fur. If you have some of your fake fur fabric, that's a good time to use up some of that. Make some wackadoodle wild cuffs for your mittens. All right. Now I'm going to sew these two pieces together, and then those two, it was one piece, will get sewn to that. So I guess it's officially fall, is it now? I believe. Yes. That was just the other day. It's now starting to get ideas for, Thanksgiving and Halloween and all sorts of fun stuff. Make sure I got that the right way. It's great to think of costume ideas for sure. Halloween's one of my favorites. I've been a bag of gummy worms. I've been a toasted marshmallow. Not that I was drinking. There we go. Cute little block. So there's one. There's two. I'd say pretty cute neighbors if you ask me. And I'll put that little strip in between. Because I don't want to be so close to my neighbor. I want some space. I'm not saying I'm a country kid, but I do like more than, you know, looking into my neighbor's kitchen and seeing what they're having for dinner. But I'd be happy on like 50 acres in the middle of nowhere. As long as I got fabric and a sewing machine, I'm happy as can be. And of course, cameraman. Me, cameraman. It's a little thick there. That just needs a good press. And we are done. Weekend project. There we go. Cute, eh? Awesome. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you will join me for next week's with Smitten Mittens. Like I said, you can go to McCall's Quilting, grab the free patterns, and if you have a suggestion of one you'd like to see, by all means, let me know, because I'll be glad to make it into the pile. Okay, we'll put it this way. There we go. So thanks very much for joining me for this weekend project, and we will see you next time, or on Long Arm Wednesday. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay? And if you want to shout out to anybody, I don't mind. Like all you little ones out there, you know who you are. Get your parents to text me. Okay? Bye-bye.